Viewers, fans, subscribers, and channel members. AJ Styles' next appearance date revealed, as well as her signing a multi-year deal. I get it. Sean, you said in another video she was fired. Again, this all ties into what I'm about to bring you. That's why you're going to watch all my videos throughout the day so you get the latest, the hottest, the newest, the most exclusive, the most in-depth, the most detailed, because nobody does it like Sean's View Entertainment. I can assure you of that, and I can promise you that right now. So let's dive right into this. Remember to hype up this video. Remember to become a channel member. And remember this, I'm here to satisfy your taste buds as it all concerns all things wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the story shaking the very foundation of WWE. Last night on SmackDown, AJ Lee didn't just return to WWE. She came back on SmackDown, the blue brand in Chicago. She came back in the biggest way possible. And rumors, and again, we are going to go dig deep into this because there's a lot of details. There's a lot of things we're going to expose in this video. Rumors, again, rumors are exploding right now that AJ Lee has been named brand new CWO of WWE, a role that could change the balance of power forever. And get this, it all ties directly into CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and Becky Lynch. Now, you might be asking, what does CWO mean? What the hell does that mean? AJ Lee is the CWO? Sean, don't you mean the NWO? No. I'm reading this right. Again, AJ Lee is going to be named when we see her on WWE television again on Raw Monday night on Netflix. She will be announced as the new CWO, and I'm going to get into the name, what that means, what that represents. And let's just break this down and let's just get into it without wasting any of your valuable time. So AJ Lee makes her return after nearly a decade away. Crowd reaction was thunderous, goosebumps moment. Reports say that this wasn't just a one-night nostalgia pop. Obviously, with her signing a multi-year deal, there is more to this than meets the eye. WWE higher-ups have allegedly wanted AJ back in a power role, not just as a wrestler. Rumor has it, again, rumor has it, that WWE wanted a female authority figure who fans would instantly rally behind. And who better than AJ Lee, someone who broke barriers and fought against the system years ago with her pipe bomb promos, kind of like her boyfriend, her man, the best in the world, CM Punk. Now, a new authority title above the GM, above the general manager, on par with the board of directors. Similar in spirit to the Mr. McMahon era, but now with AJ bringing legitimacy and fan support. Reports suggest that this role gives her a kayfabe power to make matches, override decisions, and even suspend wrestlers. In storyline, AJ Lee can literally walk out and stop Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch from abusing their power, doubling up on CM Punk. She can order rematches, strip titles, or even put them in situations they can't control. And that's where CM Punk comes into the picture. Now, I know what you're all asking. What, again, Sean, what does this CWO all mean? Well, what it stands for AJ Lee is Chief Wrestling Officer. Yes, AJ Lee will be the new Chief Wrestling Officer of WWE. Now, Seth Rollins has been tormenting CM Punk since his return. Becky Lynch has been backing her husband makes it even hotter for CM Punk, the best in the world. Now, AJ Lee stepping in as the CWO is seen as leveling the playing field, ladies and gentlemen. Some insiders are speculating that AJ Lee will use her authority to protect CM Punk to make things fair and right, and justice will prevail in the World Wrestling Entertainment. Could even ban Rollins and Becky from ringside, may grant Punk favorable stipulations in matches. Imagine AJ Lee standing face-to-face with Becky Lynch, the two most outspoken women in WWE history, arguing over power, influence, and who truly runs WWE. But that's not all, viewers, fans, and subscribers, because there will come with this a rumored swerve. Wrestling rumors say don't be surprised if AJ eventually swerves us all with an unpredictable swerve of swerves that you did not see coming by the time WrestleMania hits, by the time WrestleMania is here. Because as we all know, the WWE loves the classic authority figure heel turn. Could AJ secretly align with Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch down the line? That's what I'm talking about, swerves and detours. the possibility of AJ claiming Punk is too weak and siding with the future in Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. Remember, in WWE, nothing lasts forever. Today's savior can be tomorrow's villain. The seeds are already there for AJ to pull the rug from under Punk, whose fans least expect it. Now, we are also receiving word, according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters, this all will build toward a mixed tag team match at a PLE. CM Punk and AJ Lee versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch could headline Royal Rumble or even set the stage for WrestleMania 42. Authority versus Rebels storyline is classic WWE formula. AJ as the CWO gives the story real stakes, contract suspensions, and championship opportunity. Now, whether you love it or hate it, the rumor mill is on fire right now as it concerns AJ Lee. This is a red-hot topic. AJ Lee is not only back in WWE, she may now be the new Chief Wrestling Officer, a role that changes everything. And quite frankly, we've had GMs, we have had commissioners, we have had presidents of the WWE, but we have never had a Chief Wrestling Officer, a CWO. So this is indeed for the first time ever in WWE history. Will CM Punk finally have someone in his corner against Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch? But in WWE, power always comes with a price. So what do you think, viewers, fans, and subscribers? Is AJ Lee truly back to support Punk? Or is this all part of the setup for the ultimate betrayal? Let me know in the comment section below. And don't forget to smash that bell, subscribe, because you're going to get the hottest, the latest, the greatest, the newest, the most in-depth. Because here on SeanzView, without you, this doesn't happen. This does not materialize. None of this goes down. But ladies and gentlemen, what's going to go down right now is this. Wade Barrett, Nikki Bella, this big drama that's going on, right? Well, before we unload on that, Mr. Kennedy, Mr. Anderson, after 9 years, ladies and gentlemen, former ex-WWE star returns, makes a comeback. TNA Wrestling in Minneapolis, the TV tapings for TNA. Mr. Kennedy, Ken Anderson, whatever name, whatever alias, whatever character you want to go by, has returned to the wrestling world. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on this dramatic, unexpected return. Just when you think the returns are going to stop and end, just when you think, all right, it can't soar, it can't get any bigger or higher than this, TNA comes up with their own big return. And we all know that TNA and WWE are operating together. They are tag teaming. They are in this conglomerate. So Mr. Kennedy, Ken Kennedy, Mr. Kennedy returning. Obviously, this is huge. This is major for TNA. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. And are you excited and are you amped up about that return? And how is that going to factor into the future of TNA? Absolutely incredible. Last night, we got AJ Lee. TNA tapings, we get Kennedy. Also, Dalton Castle returns as part of the new alliance during the 9/6 AEW Collision. And Wade Barrett debunks reports that he was removed from WWE main roster commentary duties over Nikki Bella. We will always aim to be stellar here on SeanzView Entertainment because we will always do it, even without an umbrella. Whether rain, Kurt Cobain on a plane, I can't complain. I am here for all of you, and that is what is damn true. Subscribe because, ladies and gentlemen, we clash, we bash, and it's never trash. Later.